Okay, hello everyone who decides to watch this video. So on the internet I go by Rawr, and I am an artist. I usually do illustrations, but mostly my passion is with writing. And so what I want to do is start a series of just giving quick little writing tips. And so with my credibility, I have basically been writing my whole life, writing stories, but I haven't done it professionally until for like 10 years ago, so I've only been doing it professionally. Um, actually honing my skill set and everything for 10 years. And I have posted a lot of things that are crappy and outdated. On Wattpad, I have stories on DeviantArt. Um, where else have I posted? Those are the two main places where I post my stories. But anyways, so I'm not technically a published author, but that's okay. So take a sip of a tea. But anyways, so I kind of just want to go with things that I've noticed with obstacles I've noticed with new writers from my payday reading, from bringing things on Wattpad. Um, and just obstacles and challenges that I've had to deal with myself. So this will just be a whole amalgamation of what kind of common obstacles new writers have and how I overcome them. So without further ado, let's show my screen. And so here's my writing tips. And usually the biggest thing that or at least one of the things that new writers tend to have, the problem that we tend to have is filling in dialogue. If you know what I mean, you can read the screen. When some writers, including myself, when we start to get into like a whole conversation with dialogue between characters, so we kind of get lost in it, and so we just focus on the lines, the phrases, and then the page kind of starts to look spacey, like there's a lot of space between the lines. And usually that's not what we want to see on a page. Usually when we want to see like small paragraphs, like 3 lines of a paragraph at least. And it also tends to feel kind of bare, right? Like kind of bare minimum. You need it feels empty, right? Let me take another sip of tea. I live in a dry environment. I need to eat. But yeah, so let me read what I have so far with dialogue. So it starts with, "Hello, my name is Rawr." "Hello, Rawr." Oh, because I know how to edit my own things. You didn't see that. But usually it kind of looks like this. "Hello, my name is Rawr." "Hello, Rawr, my name is Bogworth." "Hello, Bogworth. I was hoping you could help me with this problem I'm having with my writing." "Oh, and what would this problem be? I'm sure there's something I could do, considering my expertise in this field." "Haha, thanks, Bulgworth." I'm gonna change that name. That name is too hard. "Haha, thanks, Bulgworth. This means a lot to me." And so it does sound like a normal conversation. But the thing about conversations is it involves more than the conversation. Like there's at least 2 other aspects that you can add in to fill in that space between the lines. Like one way you could do is describing what the character is doing, what kind of facial expressions they're having. Are they flailing their hands? Are they sitting down? And that includes the tone of their voice, what kind of accent does Rawr have? What kind of accent does Bulgworth have? Do they have incantation? Is that the word? Inclinations. Do you have inclinations? Is there like a lot of what's the word I'm looking for? Is there like does it bounce up and down? Is what I'm trying to say. Does their voice bounce up and down? Is it very monotone? So that's one way you can fill in the space, just describing what they're doing, what their voice sounds like, just describing the character. And the other way you can do is kind of like vaguely include what I usually do is vaguely include inner thoughts, like when you have a conversation. Sometimes I'm having a conversation with someone and then a thought pops up like, oh wait, did I let the dog out before I left the house? Or did I turn off the oven? Did I do this? Did I do that? Oh, I need to remember to get my paycheck before I go home tonight, right? And so that's another way you can fill it in. But to keep it simple, let's focus on using this opportunity, this quick blurb of dialogue, this conversation to describe the characters, so, and like how they say their phrases. So, hello, my name is Rawr. Um, I have an exclamation mark there, so let's say she says cordially. And then, you can put that like before or after the phrase, just to like say like how they're saying it. But with Bulworths, since I am the intro character, or at least Rawr is, Bulworth can be like the second character, and so we can describe what he's doing before his line. So let's say he's a dragon, lifts his head and to see a. That's also another opportunity to describe my character, Rawr, right? To see the little woman. I'm a woman, I'm an adult. So, to see the little woman. Where am I standing? Standing over his nest. Or near his nest. His nest. Let's put another sentence after his line. The dragon lifts his head to see a little woman standing near his nest. Hello, Rawr. My name is Bulworth. Bulworth. Let's change his name to Bulworth, because I cannot do that. Here we go. Bulworth. That's easier to say. And it also helps to say things out loud, right? Oh. Hello, Rawr. My name is Bulworth. He... how do I want to describe this? Let's say he wanted something with his head. He, actually have it. His tone comes out with an equal amount of friendliness. There we go. And then let's go to the line that I say. Hello, Bulworth. Hello, Bulworth. I was hoping you can help me with this problem I'm having with my writing. Put something after my line. Actually, no. Let's do something before the line. Another thing before the line. Rawr. What do I do? Rawr. Let's have my attitude change just a little bit. Rawr shrinks slightly with slumped shoulders as she conveys no, that doesn't work. That's another thing. Sometimes you just gotta type things out. Maybe I don't need to add anything in. Sometimes you just need to type things out and be like, does that work? And sometimes it doesn't. Fourth. Tilts his head with curiosity. I'm gonna add if he had eyebrows. No, that's too much. That's enough. Right. And then Rawr giggles with her shoulders. That's one. It's not a good description, but that's okay. Alright, so now let's see what we have. Oh, hello, my name is Rawr, she says cordially. No. Hello, my name is Rawr, she says cordially. The dragon lifts his head to see a little woman standing near his nest. Hello, Rawr. My name is Bugworth. His tone comes out with an equal amount of friendliness. Hello, Bugworth. I was hoping you could help me with this problem I'm having with my writing. I'm gonna fix that. And then Bugworth tilts his head with curiosity. Oh, and what would this problem be? I'm sure there's something I could do, considering my expertise in this field. Rawr giggles with her shoulders rattling. Thanks, Bugworth. This means a lot to me. So, we filled it in a little bit, but technically we could do more. So, hello, my name is Rawr, she says cordially. That's okay. The dragon lifts his head to see a little woman standing near his nest. Hello, Rawr. My name's Bugworth. That's okay. We need to help. And then sometimes we need to split dialogue. Okay. So we can cut this phrase a little bit. So now it's just, hello, Bugworth, and then I can add a description. She's, she perks up as she greets the majestic dragon, rather than shrinks slightly as she ponders on how to approach her new friend with her dilemma. Oop, I can spell dilemma. Her voice is... Oops. Didn't mean to go up there. When the shift. There we go. Her voice is week. Weeks. Weekly. As brigades. Struggles. And bugworts. Then we can do that with cut that. Then we can add like bugworts kind of shows some pride, maybe like some hubris. Some muzzle. Points to the I don't want to say ceiling. What is the points upward? Muzzle points upward with a list of his neck to show off his side. Show off the side of his skull. We could probably describe what color his eyes are. Let's give him green. This is holding his pupils down on Rawr with some superiority. There we go. And then that makes him a little too prideful. Some playful superiority. There we go. Okay. Do we want to add anything to this last line? Yes. Let's add nope. Let's cut this again. Your tone then changes to a softer one. There we go. There we go. So now we have about a fourth of the page filled in, and now we have some short paragraphs. Not a lot. Not all of them had a lot to be added, but now we understand the scene a little better. Well, let's see what we have now. Hello, my name is Rawr, she says cordially. The dragon lifts his head to see a little woman standing near his nest. Hello, Rawr. My name is Bugworth. His tone comes out with an equal amount of friendliness. Hello, Bugworth. She perks up as she greets the majestic dragon. Rawr then shrinks slightly as she ponders on how to approach her friend with her dilemma. I was hoping you can help me with this problem I'm having with my writing. She speaks meekly as her gaze struggles to meet Bugworth's. Bugworth tilts his head with curiosity. Oh, what would this problem be? His muzzle points upward with a twist of his neck to show off the side of his skull. The green irises holding his pupils looks down on Rawr with some playful superiority. I'm sure there's something I could do, considering my expertise in this field. Rawr giggles with her shoulders rattling. Thanks, Bugworth. Her tone then changes to a softer one. This means a lot to me. So, if your dialogue seems kind of empty, maybe that's what you need to do. Just add a little bit of descriptions, some describing emotion, describing inner thoughts, or at least like I could add to this, but it's getting to the point where there's too much words that aren't phrases, that isn't dialogue. And that's another thing, like, you want a good balance. You just want, like, 1 or 2 sentences, maybe 3 max, describing what's happening around the phrase, right? And not all of it needs to be super descriptive. Like, I don't need to outright and say what's going on in the first paragraph with the first line. You just need to know that I'm saying it cordially. I'm saying it with compassion, with emotion. And you can technically tell with the exclamation mark, but it confirms, me saying it cordially confirms that I'm not shouting it. I'm just being perky, right? And now we know what Bugworth looks like, and kind of what my personality is as I'm telling Bugworth what my problem is, right? Or at least the character Rawr. So, and usually with like calmer moments that this works, like this is the time to where you can kind of like describe accents, you can describe the character, what their tics are, like maybe they're contemplating, they kind of have like a thinking tic, like they tap their chin or they grab their chin like that statue and just hunch over and thinking. Or maybe they have a nervous tic. Maybe the character has a nervous tic. Or like I kind of showed that Bugworth is kind of prideful, like kind of, oh, I know so much about writing. And he kind of shows that off when he looks down on Rawr with like, oh, don't worry, little one. I can take care of this. I know how to help you. Because I have expertise in this field, right? And we kind of see that Rawr, like, she's like super cordial, she's super friendly, she says hi to even dragons in their dens. But she can also be kind of shy, like, oh, I don't know how to ask for help, but I guess I could start somewhere by saying what I need help with, right? And so, that's one way to fill in dialogue. And, like I said, it depends on what kind of moment you're looking for. This is an introduction to characters. This is, supposed to be a happy, friendly moment of, the writer basically telling you these are characters that you want to care about, and here's why. But, you can also use dialogue or lack of description in your dialogue to kind of describe a tense moment or intensity, or like trying to induce anxiety or something. But I'll get into that later. This is getting long, and that took me way too long to fill in 1/4 of a page. But yeah, if you're having trouble with dialogue in your stories and it just kind of looks empty, this is one way you can do it. This is how I deal with it. And I hope this helps. Thank you for watching my video. Or not watching my video. Hopefully I'll see you again. Bye!